Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's just Olivia Lewis. I'm going to do my intro like this because I'm going to give you guys an intro because I'm at the supermarket and I just decided let me just show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm just going to do a little bit of grocery shopping right now. Not really grocery shopping, just fresh food, fruits and vegetables for the piggies. And then I am going to go back home and show you guys what we're going to make today.
And it goes a little something like
I think these are what we need, onion tops, but first I am going to get the things for the piggies and then I'll bring you guys back. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make pesto. And for me, I use any type of greens. Now my main ingredients is usually the onion tops and some parsley. Not always, but sometimes. Depends on what you have. But you can even use the leaves of these, right? Once it's green and has like a neutral flavor, you are good. You can even use spinach. You're good to use it, right? So right now I'm going to take some onion tops and I'm going to think about what I want to use with the onion tops. So the other greens that I decided to use was kale, but I am going to, you can also use nuts or you can do without nuts too, but I'm going to use pumpkin seeds, which I already have at home. Hope you guys can hear me too, right? So what I'm looking for right now is I'm not sure. I think I'm just looking to see if I need anything else, which I might not, but you know, you never know. I'm going to go to the frozen section and get some fries and some chicken wings for Sky. Then I'll be out of here. Everything else I have at home, so I will show you guys the rest of the ingredients, which you can usually get from a dollar store. Hey guys, so in this clip I was just saying that I use the extra virgin olive oil. I use the smaller ones from the Dollarama. However, I just had to mute the clip because there was a song playing in the supermarket and I could actually hear it in the clip, and I don't want to get a copyright like claim, so that's it. Hey guys, so as I showed you in the supermarket, I picked up a few things to make pesto. So this is supposed to be affordable. Well, I'm gonna try to make it affordable because, you know, well, usually I try to make everything affordable, so we'll see. But these were just around, not sure, but they were affordable. I don't think it was more than like $2 or something. I don't think it was that expensive. I don't think so. And everything else, I'll show you what I'm gonna do step by step. I made like a recipe before, but that is just my guidance of how I do it, and then depending on what type of other greens I have with the onion tops, like I showed you guys in the grocery store. I just use onion tops and then everything else that I have, and I just build it from there. So my pesto just always starts with onion tops. Yeah, so guys, I'm gonna start doing everything. I don't know if I'm gonna, yeah, I think I'm gonna, because it's better. Okay, so we're just gonna do it real quick. This shouldn't take long. Remember to wash your things before you cut it, which is, I'm gonna just wash this real quick. Just taking it off. I think I'm just gonna use all of this. All right. All right, so I'm just gonna cut this all the way to the very, very ends. I want everything. And I'm gonna throw away just these ends. All right, so I just have my bullet here, and I'm just gonna, everything that I'm gonna chop up, I'm just gonna stuff it in there, and then I'm just gonna use my bullet to blend it all up. Now the reason why I use any greens is because when I initially tried to make this, people were giving you like a specific green to use, and I was like, well, that doesn't really make sense to me, since I'm trying to make this on a budget. And when I did like get to make it, it tasted so good, like even better than the ones that I would taste in the restaurant. So I was like, well, see, Makes sense, right? Ooh, that's itchy. All right, so I'm just gonna wash this and be back. So I'm not cutting everything up really fine, just small enough so it can like hold in my bullet, because my bullet isn't that big. I'm just gonna do that. All right. Then I'm going to take some kale. Love this. Just gonna take out a few, and I'm just gonna cut off. So for these, I'm not gonna use the bottoms like this. I'm not gonna use that. I'm just gonna use the top because I just want this for the color, right? Nothing else. I know it's like stuffed, but it will work out, I think. All right. Then you can, so I brought out this because I have some chilies, but I'm not gonna put any chili in there. I changed my mind. But you can put like a chili or two in there. Then I'm gonna use some lemon, or is this lime? I think this is lime, but not too much, right? Just a little bit. Ooh. I used the store-bought lime the last time. I've never used fresh limes with this before. Oh, actually, let me just use a whole half. Waste not want, not right. Then I'm gonna put some powdered seasoning in there. So I'm gonna put some salt. And for me, what I think is best when you're doing stuff like this is to put as little salt as possible in there, because these are all things you can eat raw. So when you're finished blending up, you can just like taste it and see if it's as salty as you want it to be, or even after you're finished. Because what I'm going to do is, or what I usually do is, I blend it up, freeze it in some cubes. Let me show you the cubes that I do. Oh no, these are not those ones. Yeah, so I use these cubes, I put them in there and I freeze them, and then I take them out and put them in a Ziploc bag for later use, right? So I do this with just regular pasta too. So I think you just put this as little as possible, so you don't like over salt it. Then you can put some parsley, some dried parsley in there, parsley flakes. Can never go wrong with seasoning this, right? And then some onion powder, because I ran out of the onions that I had before. Again, not too much. You don't want to overdo anything. And some Parmesan cheese. Now you don't have to put the Parmesan cheese in there. Just I like it that way. Not everyone has their pesto with cheese. Sometimes they put it like on it afterwards. And I don't even use a lot. Alright, I just use like these 3 little parts. Plus, cheese is expensive, you know? We're not out here wasting anything. And then well, not the last, but another thing that is optional is you can use seeds, right? And I'm gonna use the pumpkin seeds because they're green, you know? So stick to the theme. I'm not gonna use too much because my bullet can't really hold that much right now. And then you can add, because it's gonna blend down. And then the oil that I was telling you guys about, this one. And I just pour until I hear a voice that tells me, Olivia, stop pouring. Just not that much. And you can use less if you want. I just like the consistency of that, so I'm gonna do it like that. Then I'm gonna cover it. Oh, you know what I forgot to put in? I forgot to put in the water. Now for this is not always right. So for me, I would put in as little water as possible, just enough for it to blend, and then you can keep adding water as you go. If you want it to be like if you don't want it to be as thick, right? And then, okay, so then we're just gonna take that and blend it. I'm gonna mute this part because the blender is gonna be a little bit loud.
You don't even know me like that. Are you pressed for time? Put you on my mind. Come a little closer like that. Staying up all night, throwing drinks back. Blue eyes smiling while you're cursing.
I don't think the cheese is all the way blended out, but I'm still gonna taste it just to make sure. I don't want to add anything. I think I'm gonna add one more thing to it. I think I'm gonna add some more pumpkin seeds. And I think I'm gonna add some more oil. This is kind of how you kind of have to like do it. You kind of have to like taste it as you go along and see if that's what you need. And I'm gonna put 2 of these leaves in there. I'm gonna put a little bit more cheese in there. And I made this cream cheese. I should actually, probably in the future, I'll show you guys how I make cream cheese. I'm just gonna put some in there because I have a lot of this. So just trying to find ways to use it. So it's garlic and parsley cream cheese. So that's all that's in there, garlic, parsley, and salt. So I think it's about done now. I'm gonna check just to make sure that it's the right consistency. This is how it looks. It looks like green goop. Very good. Yeah. The trick is to make sure you're tasting the Parmesan. To make sure that the Parmesan is one of the things that you're tasting, and the pumpkin seeds. Because if you let the onion tops overpower it, it will taste very like herby. Or if that's what you're going for, that's fine. But always make sure. So good. So what I'm gonna do is, I wish I had a smaller spoon, but I put my mouth on that one, so I'm just gonna put this through it to make sure that all the things are gone. They're not, so I'm gonna just blend it for 5 more seconds and then that's it. If there's a piece of Parmesan still in there after one more blending, then that's fine, it will survive. And of course, if you want to change like the recipe a little bit, that is completely fine. You know, everyone has like a different taste palette that they like. So depending on what you're going for, you can take out or add things. But for right now, this is a-okay. Or if you just want to follow what I did and do what I did. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash this out. It's already clean, but I'm just gonna rinse it out. Then I am going to put it in here and put it in the freezer. That's the end result of what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let it rest a little bit, just so that I can decide if I'm gonna freeze all of it or just a little bit. But once I put it in here, I can't really take it out. I have to wait until it's frozen. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more of these how-to things, just keep watching. I'll keep them coming, right? So don't forget to click that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video.